What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike, and this is my 10-foot throw in the back of your pickup truck John boat. We got some more work to do to it, so let's get it. Down here is my MINN KOTA edge, and this is my boat. Last time I did work on this, I mounted the trolling motor to the side here. It came down off this side, and when I was in the boat, there was just too much weight there. It was not balanced at all. The pedal was not recessed. It was just kind of up on the deck, and it made it very, very unstable to fish while using this trolling motor. Most of the weight in this here is actually right in the prop. I want it to be as centered as it can be. I have a platform that I built for this out of wood and carpet, and I'm gonna just cut it down to here because, as you can see, all this is dead space. The way this slides on and off, you really can't have anything here. This is an aluminum tray for the foot pedal, and it's going to be recessed down into the deck. So let's get to work. Like this. I think that's going to leave a lot of the weight in the center. Yeah, the weight is way more centered there. So this pretty much looks like it's the move. We got this centered at the bow. This is pretty much right where it can be. Clears. It's not going to take up a lot of room. All the deck space is free. What I love about this setup, how easy you can just slide this out if you don't want to use it. Slide it on like that. Once that's in and locked in the pin, you just take this wing nut, screw it down, and you are good to go. This is how it's going to sit off the front of the boat. So that looks like the spot, and now we have to make a trace out where it's going to go so we can cut the hole for it. Let's hope this works, because if it don't, I'm gonna ruin my whole deck and I'm gonna be pissed. So let's do it. This is where it's gonna go, and I made a cardboard trace out of the bottom so that I can just go along that. This seems like the best spot for it, where it's gonna clear. This is pretty much the point of no return. It's gonna be easier to do this POV style. We're gonna take this off, do our cutout. This is this. Hopefully this. So we got our carpet out. There's our hole. All right, so that's perfect. Yep. Okay, we're gonna drill some holes, and then I'm gonna take my jigsaw and we're gonna cut this piece out. We're gonna see if this thing fits in the hole. I got everything cut out. As you can see, I didn't film all of it because it was just a nasty, ugly process, but it was basically just widening out, and I had to take some of the 2x3 and angle it in there. This is it. And she fits like a glove. That's it right there. That's gonna be mint. I have one support there, but I'm gonna do a support on this side. I'm super stoked. I added a couple of supports here. And I added a support right here. Not that I'm really gonna be standing that far up on the deck. I'm putting weight on that and that is not going anywhere. Drop this baby in and actually get it installed in the boat. I mean, these are terrible. So we're gonna put our own screws in, 1 5/8. There's the recessed foot tray, and she looks great. Looks great. This deck is rigid. I'm able to get in and out of my hatch, but control, and this is just gonna slap inside right there, like that, which is amazing. I got some rubber matting we're gonna cut now, and we're gonna line this. There's a cool trick another YouTuber did. So this is the material we're gonna use. It's just a rubber mat from Home Depot. Okay, so we got our first piece right here cut, and that's just gonna sit right there. We're gonna cut. So now we got two. We're gonna lay our first one down on the tray, put our second one on top, and put the foot control where we want it to stay. And we're gonna mark the cutout. Probably gonna be hard to see on camera, but I'm gonna do my best. Here, right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we got our mark. We're gonna cut our shape out. There we got our cutout. This part is going to be discarded, and you throw this down like this, and then you got cutout. You're going to want to move around on you. See, it doesn't slide, so it sits right in that pocket. Nice. We got ourselves another piece of the rubber cut. We got us a hole drilled for the wires, so just run these wires down in there. Now we got the tray in there. I used a file to try to grind off any burrs that were there. Dude, that is clean. We got our MINN KOTA quick connect right here. There. Give it a test run. There it is. There it is, boys. And we got that. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, which I'm not going to be ripping a 5, I'll tell you that much. I'm probably going to be on a 2. So I reinforced this part of the deck because there was some structural issues, but how far back I had to run this, that lip kind of saved my ass because I was still able to get it to fit. We're literally right along the bench seat up here, so I kind of had to carve some of that wood, kind of followed this line back. Hatch still totally functionable. This hatch is big enough where I could still, like that. I got 2 of them, so everything is out of the way. I'm standing most of the time on the bench seat, and if I need to move, I just got to step up to this. All right, guys, if it looks dark, it's because we got an Eclipse up there. You guys see it? No? This is the finished project right here. We got our trolling motor mounted in the right spot. We got our foot platform tray mounted. We got our hatch system. The lighting out here is super creepy. It actually is the Eclipse right now. I spent the entire time working on my boat. This is the latest and probably final mod I'm gonna make to the JON boat. I think I got everything pretty much exactly dialed where it has to be. Super stoked on how this came out. There was a couple sketchy moments where I was a little worried and thought that I had screwed the whole thing up. Once I saw how that other side was kind of flexing like that, I was nervous and I didn't think that I was gonna be able to pull it off. It worked. Super stoked on it. Everything is really sturdy and stable. I'm gonna be taking this thing out on the water tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for all new content like this, and we'll catch you next time.